Let me warm up first. That's not the lick, by the way. Anyway, okay, so let's cut right to the chase. So, throwback to 2001 or 2003 when I was watching MTV Rock Zone, which was 1 hour of metal throughout the whole week. Can you imagine? No YouTube and just metal for 1 hour on TV? Anyway, I was watching MTV Rock Zone. It's around 1 a.m. in the morning, and Ozzy pops up, playing with Randy Rhoads, playing Mr. Crowley. My mind blew right apart that moment. I was like, what's going on? And then the solo kicked in. I was like, wait, what? And then Randy Rhoads played this. Anyway, you get the point. But this thing, I was like, whoa, what the F is going on? What's that? What's that? What's happening? So there was no YouTube, so I went to a website called, I think, mysongbook.com, which had like Guitar Pro 3 tabs. Guitar Pro 3. Just let that sink in. Downloaded the tab, instantly forwarded to the solo, and I was scared, terrified, because it was so fast and did not know what was going on. But I was determined to learn it. So bit by bit, no pun intended, I started doing this. I'm not sure if Randy Rhoads played it like with a double downstroke. We'll dive into that a bit. But this thing. That whole thing, I was fascinated by it. Like, it sounded so fast, but because of the double downstroke, I could nail it because I'm very bad at inside string picking. Like picking between two strings, not for me. After 20 years, can't do it. But this double downstroke thing was pretty easy for me, to be honest. Let's go closer with the cam. Okay, so as you watch, my rhythm hand is doing a down pick, pull off, down pick, and then another down pick. That thing, and that fascinated me. I was like, I can apply this to different things. So instead of doing, I could go like, that whole thing. Like learning this thing opened possibilities for a whole new range of licks. So I was thinking years later, like almost 14 years later. Like I was thinking, I like to play the harmonic minor scale a lot. That kind of thing. And I was like, how can I implement that? And then it hit me. Like when I play harmonic minor, I like classical music, so we have a lot of, like when that E hits. And then I thought I could like translate this thing, that thing, to like chords, because you have that kind of thing. And then after years of tweaking and trial and error, this came up. That lick. You can also hear that lick in the song from Aborted called Slasher, Hysteria. It's in there in the solo section. So I'll slow it down. This is my 12th fret. Speed up a bit. Okay, let's try to speed it up. You get the point, right? So that's like a small example of how like one lick influenced my whole playing. That tiny lick at that moment of like watching Mr. Crowley on TV and seeing Randy Rhoads playing that solo and then doing that pull-off licky thing blew my mind, first of all, but also opened door for possibilities. And that's a small example of, instead of copying like someone's whole style, like take a small part of it and adapt it to your own playing. So, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, hit that belly thing, really helps me out, and see you guys next time. Cheers.